Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Thrilling 30 Voyager class DoubleDealer. He is obviously a repaint and a retool of Blitzwing from the same line, and overall he just looks pretty cool. He is a triple changer, as obviously he was in the back in the 80s in the original. You know, as he was in the original G1 universe. His first altered mode, obviously, is the fighter jet. His primary colors mostly are this nice. It shows up as this blue on the camera, but it's actually more of a dark teal green. This has some black. This has some light teal. This has some silver, some gray, translucent orange, red on the cockpit, which is pretty awesome. And has some light purple. And yeah, overall it's pretty cool, and he does have this nice little homage to his original self, where the front nose cone is pretty much a shark face. That's pretty cool. And he does have a Decepticon logo on his front, and he pretty much he's pretty much a spy essentially. Essentially, he's both an Autobot and a Decepticon. If you've seen Transformers Armada, Cybertron, or Transformers Animated, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, overall the jet mode looks pretty cool. He does come with the same accessories as Blitzwing did. He does come with this nice, does come with the sword here, though it's painted, which I like. The silver blade, I like it. And he also does come with the same gun as Blitzwing, which is very nice. I just like it. It's pretty cool. And yes, if you want, you could take the thruster here on the back of the jet. Oh. Oops, and I fired off the missile. Yeah, you just fire the missile, you push it back, and it pretty much just does that. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain to kind of, or you could just flip it forward. Makes it look ridiculously awesome. Yeah, it's very tight joint. But I like it. It kind of improved on Blitzwing, where he's kind of floppy in most places. So yeah, he does have that. You can flip that around. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm just gonna go and find the missile here. Honestly, the missile actually flew in behind one of the shelves of where the other dudes and stuff may be. Yeah, that's I apologize, guys. I didn't have, yeah, so okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to be really careful of my missile use in the future, because that was not smart of me. Yeah, don't worry, guys. Little bit of a, what do you call it, unforced error, should you say? But it's okay, no big deal. No big deal at all. So yeah, found the missile here. So yeah, I should have probably set that off to the side. Anyways, going back to DoubleDealer here. Jet mode here is pretty cool. Oh yeah, and a little problem on my figure, he does, his little wing piece here will pop off. No big deal, goes back on. Not the end of the world. Alright, so the transformation for going to tank mode, his transformation is exactly the same as before with Blitzwing. So again, I will not be going in depth into the transformation by any means, but if you really want to have an in-depth look into the transformation, go take a look at my Blitzwing review, which obviously is just a repaint, or well, it's obviously just the original, you know, mold of this figure. So yeah, the tricky part about the transformation here is trying to get the wings to go in. I know it's a little easy on Blitzwing, but with DoubleDealer here, it's just a little tricky, shall we say. So yeah, nice getting that settled like that, and then he also has some landing, again, the landing gear here, as you can see. Not bad. Flip that around. I'll get, sorry, when you do see the Autobot symbol right there on the front of the what's going to be the tank mode, as I mentioned earlier, he is as I said, a spy. He's pretty much according to the back of the box, his bio, it pretty much states that he will work for anyone for a decent amount of price. A decent amount of price, shall we say. So, get that figured out. And get the tank barrel. That. And then, pretty much, for me, I just put the, like as I showed on Blitzwing, put the sword on top and the gun on top, which that's pretty cool weapon storage, and of course the missile. And yeah, oh yeah, there you go. There you have him in his tank mode. Or sorry guys, I forgot. I forgot a little bit of a mini step, and that is he has he has treads hidden inside his legs. Like he has like the full tank treads. I forgot to show that off in my Blitzwing video, guys. Again, I do apologize. Not the end of the world. No big deal. Just, you know. I'm not trying to rush this here, but you know what I'm saying. Get that settled like that, like that, and then just get them lined up where they should be, like that, and yeah, there you go. There you go. There you officially have DoubleDealer in his Autobot tank mode. So yeah, overall it just looks pretty cool. It's not too bad. The turret again will rotate, will 360. Guns, obviously, the barrel of the gun of the tank will move up. And yeah, overall he just looks pretty cool. And yes, he does have, move the turret out of the way, he does have an Autobot symbol right on the front. So yeah, overall it just looks pretty cool. Not too bad. So overall, the tank mode's not too bad. Very interesting. Again, pretty awesome. Transformation to robot mode. Again, same as before with Blitzwing. Again, not going to go into the transformation whatsoever because it's a repaint of Blitzwing, as I mentioned several times in this video. But by all means, if you want to take a look at the detailed transformation, go take a look at the review of my review of Blitzwing. A little note on the box: he's actually called Decepticon DoubleDealer. So honestly, my assumption he's mostly Decepticon, but at the same time, you know, he helps the Autobots too. So yeah, I don't know how I can see that fitting. Yes, obviously, as I mentioned. Famous examples, obviously, in Armada and Cybertron with Sideways, and of course, animated with Long Arm / Shockwave. Obviously, he was mostly Shockwave for the most part. If you see my review of animated Shockwave, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I forgot to raise the camera here. Sorry, guys. So yeah, yeah, these things, these little things that conceal the hands, they just like to pop off. Don't worry, they go back on easily, but still, it's a bit of a pain to deal with. And obviously the arm transformation spectacle, if you will, is also a bit of a pain to deal with. Once you get it all lined up, there we go. Like that. Same thing with the other arm, like that, like that. And then the box, his cannon's like kind of it's pointed down, but I prefer to have it up. I couldn't have it pointed down, but you know. And then the nose cone, which is actually more, it fits in more fluently with his head, because his head again is different and smaller. and his head will pop up. It automatically pops up in Blitzwing. For some reason, it doesn't on Double Dealer. So, yeah, that's a bit of a, I wouldn't say a paradox, but more of a bit of a goof made by Hasbro to, I don't know, maybe did they forget to include the gimmick? I do not know. So yeah, get that settled like that. And there you go, there you have Double Dealer in his robot mode. He just looks pretty cool. I just can't get over it. It looks awesome. Articulation was exactly the same as before with Blitzwing, though the joints are a little more tighter than they were on the joints are a little more tighter on Double Dealer than Blitzwing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. His head is different, obviously, like Blitzwing. So he doesn't have the face swapping gimmick like Blitzwing did. Same thing, he had an animated, so making a lot of animated references this video. So yeah, head doesn't move, but it does have some light piping, which is very nice. Same color as the cockpit. So overall, looks pretty cool. You can hold the sword in his hand and the gun in his hand, much like on Blitzwing, but again, they're a little tricky. And of course, if you don't want him to hold the weapons, you can pretty much plug them on the backs of his shoulders, like so. So, yeah, overall, will I recommend getting the Double Dealer? I'm going to have to say yes if you don't like Blitzwing or if you passed up on him, but if you're a fan of the character, by all means go get him, because like I said, he is pretty much a Transformer with pretty much he pretty much switches factions from time to time. So he'll pretty much help the Autobots one day, Decepticons one day. I don't know. I mean, it's different than what Sideways was in Armada and Cybertron and Shockwave and animated. So Shockwave Longarm and animated. So yeah, overall, I would pretty much recommend this figure if you can find him. He's a little hard to find at this point. But yeah, overall, he just looks amazing. So yeah, that is my video review of the Transformers Generation Sterling 30 Voyager Class Double Dealer. I will see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible in my next video. And yeah, so take care, see you soon, have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.